Hi, it's John here from Speedy Brick, and today I'm going to be starting to build Daniel Helms, or Daniel's MOCs, Rebrickable set, which is a Mitsubishi EVO IX. And the parts have arrived. There's a massive bag of parts here, which has come from TheBlockZone. And I've got the instructions downloaded from Rebrickable. And Daniel has got some amazing designs, and this is the first one that I'm building of his. But I've actually met Daniel online, and we've had a bit of a discussion, and I'm going to do an interview with Daniel after I've done the build, and we're going to talk about the design as well. So what's really interesting is that Daniel's designed this car and added really a lot of details. It's quite amazing. So I'm really looking forward to making this build and doing a kind of comparison to the Lego creative sets or the icon sets. And I'm also looking at kind of the whole process with the parts that have come from the TheBlockZone, which are different from Lego. They're all compatible, but the build quality is a little bit different. So we're going to check that out. And also going to look at the instructions that Daniel sent. Daniel actually doesn't make his own instruction set. He gets somebody else to make it, which is really quite clever, because the details and stuff, Daniel builds this digital model and he builds the car in real life as well. But then he sends that file off to somebody else, and that company is called forlockmocs.nl, and they do the instructions, and they're really, really good. So, I'm looking forward to using those and seeing how the whole process works. So let's get on with the build. So I've done 35 steps so far, and I wanted to show the suspension because I think this is very, very clever. He's really designed an amazing design here. So that's the suspension, and it's very clever. So let's get on with the rest of the build. So I'm up to stage 70, and and so far it's really good. It's quite a big car, and you can see there's quite a lot of early stage development in the body of the car here. We've got a really nice structure, and we've got some of the interior built up already. The suspension is working, so that's really quite cool. I really like what Daniel's done here with the design of the suspension. The materials themselves are okay. There's a little bit of discoloring here between this white. This is, you know, kind of really properly white, and this has kind of got a little bit of a yellow in it. The same with this other hinge over there. Overall, I'm pretty happy with it, and quite a nice mix of Technics pieces and, you know, with these constructions here and in this back as well. So so far so good. Nice mix of Technics and system, and on with the rest of the build. So I've put the pipes in, or the exhaust in, and I really think this is quite amazing what Daniel's designed here. We've we've got a fantastic undercarriage, very impressive. And so let us get on with the next bit. That is up to stage 135. I really like all the little details in this. It's so far he's done a great job in designing the set, Daniel. And so we've got a radiator here. We've got, I guess it's a battery already there. We've got lots of nice little details there, the gearbox, some great angles going in here with the lights. The undercarriage looks just amazing, and the suspension and stuff. So that's really good so far, and I'm looking forward to finishing off the build. This bit was a little bit fiddly for me, but I finally got it right, and I think overall it's fantastic. So I'm looking forward to finishing off the build. So now I've completed the doors, and it is very clever. They've got, what Daniel's done here is he's split this back door into two pieces. One to angle back into this line, and this piece lines up, this top part of the door lines up with this line. So you've got this really nice line going through here. So overall, it's really good. It's a bit fiddly putting it all together, but it's quite good. There is a little bit of a mismatch on color here with some of the whites, but I'm not sure why that is. There was 4 pieces missing so far. These 2 pieces were missing, so I'll replace those with something from my stock. And the clear or the trans tiles were missing from here, so I've replaced those, or I've used my own stock, and I've used trans black, which I think actually looks pretty good for the mirrors. So onwards with the rest of the build. So the EVO IX is complete. And this is really cool design. Daniel Helms, who's the designer of the set, has just done an amazing job. He has added in so many little details. Things like the motor is really cool. He's put in a full undercarriage. He's got working suspension back and front. We've got 4 doors opening, and you can open the boot as well. So he's just done a fantastic job in getting the lines of the car right, and it's pretty cool. It's quite complex to build, so it's definitely an adult build. But if you want to build this set, you can buy the instructions from Daniel, and I'll put a link below for Rebrickable where you can buy them. And he's got a collaboration with TheBlockZone to provide a parts pack for the set. So you can buy the parts for it if you want to build it as well. I'll put a link in below for the parts pack, and you can use the Speedy Brick promo code to get an extra 10% off the parts, which is well worth it. But overall, it's a pretty good model. I had some parts missing, I will say, but I got a huge number of extras in the set, so no big deal. There is a little bit of discoloration on the parts that I got, but overall it looks pretty good. White discolors anyway, so it could have just been a batching issue. But really, Daniel's done a fantastic job. And I'm going to be talking to him in the future about this design. So we're setting up a time to go and catch up on a video call. And so I'm going to post that too. But I hope you enjoyed this build. And until next time, bye.